While the world's eyes were fixed on powerful developed nations, a quiet revolution was unfolding in one of Africa's smallest yet bravest countries. That nation was Burkina Faso, and the man leading it was Ibrahim Traore. In just a few short years, he had stunned the world. But this time, his vision left everyone speechless. Not tractors plowing fields, not farmers drenched in sweat, not cattle dragging the earth, but drones soaring across the sky. Yes, drones. The same machines once used for war and espionage were now about to change the face of farming forever. The question was Traore's dream pure madness or the future of humanity? This story begins in Burkina Faso's barren fields. For centuries, farmers struggled, pouring their lives into the soil, only to be defeated by it. Rain fell too little or too much. The land lost its strength. Dreams of farmers were buried in the dust. Families abandoned their homes. Children cried from hunger, and fields remained empty. But where others saw darkness, Traoré saw a spark of light. He believed this land was not dead, it was only asleep. And to awaken it, he needed new weapons. His first weapon, the drone. People were stunned. "What can a drone do in the fields?" They laughed. But Traoré gathered scientists and engineers. Together, they designed a plan. Drones that once dropped bombs would now drop seeds. Drones that once spied on enemies would now sprinkle fertilizer and water across thirsty fields. To ordinary farmers, it was nothing short of magic. At first, villagers mocked the idea. How can flying toys feed the hungry? But Traoré stayed silent. He knew the day the first harvest appeared, the world's laughter would turn into disbelief. Then, the first experiment began. Dozens of drones rose into the sky, raining seeds onto the fields like drops of new hope. For the first time, farmers' eyes shone with a spark of belief. Within days, tiny green shoots broke through the dry earth. Joy filled the villages. Those shoots were not just plants, they were the rebirth of dreams. Whispers spread quickly. Traoré's drones are magic. For the first time, people believed hunger could be defeated. But Traoré didn't stop there. He upgraded the drones with advanced sensors. Now they could measure soil moisture, check seed placement, even monitor the health of crops. Farmers, who once sweated day and night for empty harvests, now pressed a single button and watched their fields come alive. And when the first year's crops were ready, the entire country celebrated. Warehouses filled, markets overflowed. Children who once starved now drank milk and ate bread. The people realized Traoré was not just a soldier. He was also a farmer at heart. A farmer who had traded the plow for a drone. But every dream has enemies. Big machinery companies saw their profits threatened. They launched propaganda. Drones are dangerous. They'll destroy farming. Some politicians joined them. But Traoré stood firm. "If every step I take is a battle against hunger," he declared, "then I will never retreat." The battle was no longer just on the ground. It was in the skies. Drones flew day and night, watering, fertilizing, diagnosing plant diseases, alerting farmers in real time. Farming was no longer back-breaking labor. Farmers had become masters of technology. Years passed. Burkina Faso's land transformed. Where once dust blew, now golden waves of wheat danced. Where once children cried from hunger, now they played, full of food and hope. Farmers wept with joy. Traore told them, "This is the power of your soil. I only gave it wings." The project soon caught global attention. Delegates from across the world came to Burkina Faso. Some came to see the drones. Others came to study Traore's leadership. All were shocked. How had a country once known for poverty and hunger become the symbol of technological revolution? But Traore's vision didn't end there. He declared, "These drones are not just sowing seeds. They are sowing dreams, a dream of a world where hunger is history." His words ignited the farmers' hearts. They realized this was more than a project. It was a movement. Burkina Faso's land became living proof. When a leader dreams and dares to turn that dream into reality, no force in the world can stop him. The drones no longer flew only in the skies. They lived in the hearts of every farmer as symbols of hope. Finally, the day came when Traore announced, "This is not just Burkina Faso's story. It is a message for all humanity. If we dare to dream, we can grow harvests from the sky. All we need is faith, courage, and new thinking." Analysts confirmed the results. Burkina Faso's economy boomed, a country once dependent on imported. Grain was now exporting food to others. Revenues strengthened the nation's treasury. Even the military was stunned. How could a nation with so few resources achieve such a transformation? Farmers explained it simply. With drones, not only did we increase production, we reduced our labor. Work that once took dozens of men, days of effort, drones completed in hours. Costs fell. Productivity soared. Farmers blessed Ibrahim Traore for what he had given them. The drones also waged war against pests and diseases. Equipped with sprayers, they protected crops. For farmers, it was nothing less than a miracle. And the impact reached beyond farming. The project created new jobs for young people as drone operators and technicians. Once unemployed youth now proudly declared, "We are the most modern farmers in the world." Traore's project didn't just change agriculture, it changed minds. Farmers now believed that with technology, they could conquer any challenge. Competitions sprang up across villages. Who could use drones best? Who could grow the best crops? This spirit of healthy rivalry fueled progress and passion nationwide. On the global stage, nations took notice. Even developed countries admitted. Burkina Faso had shown the world a new path. Soon, other nations adopted the model. Respect for Burkina Faso grew. And so, the truth became clear. The age of tractors and old machines was fading. The age of drones and smart farming had arrived. Ibrahim Traore didn't just change his country. He proved to the entire world that, with courage and vision, nothing is impossible. Today, Burkina Faso's fields are green and its farmers prosperous. And this story stands as a shining lesson for generations to come. When hope takes flight, even hunger can be defeated.